not working.
There's so many funny typo negative songs.
Yeah. Well, like the original demo was a picture of his anus. That was the original typo.
My tattoo artist just got the vinyl.
I never got into them until after he died.
I'm not huge on them.
Yeah, I mean, I like a couple of their songs.
They're goofy.
I
His
like-
voice is funny.
I like
Like,
fat bottom girls.
I like Black Number One and.
Just fair warning. Pretty sure we are on the internet.
Hey.
Except the video is not wanting to show up. Oh. Oop. I don't know if it's coming through.
Missed that riff.
Hey Ryan, can you pull up our feed on your phone or something?
Gonna have an inception moment where we're in the camera, but we're out of the camera.
When? Just now.
Hey, look at that. We're good. Ryan, we're good.
Can you see it? Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, then yeah, we're
All
going.
right. It's just not showing me the preview then. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Oh,
Doing subtitles?
What if we speak in
that's
Spanish?
funny.
Los muchos bueno.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca La Flor?
So we are apparently live on the internet now.
What's up, Internet? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Asylence.
Hi, I'm Alex. I play the drums.
Everybody else is deer in the headlights.
What?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
That's Rick.
I'm Rick.
He plays bass and stuff.
So, happy 1 year anniversary to Eulogy of Man.
Happy birthday, Eulogy of Man.
Look at you guys. You made it. Big day.
Yeah.
Focus. There we
I'm
go.
still so proud of that E EP.
It's a shame we didn't really get to do anything with it. You know,
No.
I mean, like as
Yeah.
far as like doing a lot of shows to
One
promote
good
it and
show.
stuff, but
Yeah, we had one killer show on the EP release with it at the Diesel and wrote for last year. That was February 2nd. Yeah, we all know what happened the next month. Full on lockdown. Every show got canceled.
All bad. Everything's bad. All the time.
But
Forever.
but we're happy to share that we are still working. Alex already went into the studio and absolutely killed it.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, thank you.
You're a nice
Great
guy.
job, dude.
I'm going to keep you around.
You're a killer. You're a fucking killer on those drums, man.
Sometimes.
Like seriously,
we do okay.
blew me away, man.
I feel like you guys are
this is
sounding
gonna
like-
be a heavy.
You
Fucking
guys are sounding like
record.
Wayne's World right now or something.
Dude,
thank
Dude,
you.
bro.
Thank you.
Dude, it's gonna be a heavy fucking record, and we're really excited to get wrapped up and get it out. Got a few old tunes on there. Some people might recognize. A ton of new stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a studio update here. We're gonna have Rick working on his bass parts for one of the new songs.
Yep.
Yeah, since we can't, go out and do shows, figured that at least we can show you something. So, that's what we're doing today. Laying down the bass.
How we looking, man? Like we're ready to get something going soon?
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
All right, make sure to pop me up.
My name's Alex, and these are the Silences.
What's this song called right now?
Yeah, what is it called right now?
You know, as is tradition, this song still, I think, has a working title that we lovingly call Hash Glove.
I don't even know where that came from.
I don't even know where that came from, but that's totally not going to be the final name.
Okay.
But here's Hash Glove. It's going to be one of the new ones.
Well, it was something.
That's how you do the bass.
There we go. Bass track's done.
Dude, nice.
Had a
One
rough
take,
little,
Willie.
Song.
had a
Next
rough little
song.
intro.
We're not doing all the songs.
I'm kidding.
Let's do the whole album right now. Fuck 'em.
I felt like I was losing my grip on my pick, and it's really awkward when you're trying to do those fine little picks at the bottom. And I was like, oh no, how do I get back? But you know, it's not super important that
It's usually pretty awesome to do bass with a microphone. Fucking shoulder too.
That's not even a big deal. It was just not screwing it up too bad.
Oh, yeah, you should put it over the other shoulder.
That was great.
Oh,
Yes,
that was
Proud of you.
good.
All right, we're all done. Cool.
Yeah.
Album
Wrap it up.
finished.
Oh.
Album's done. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's raw.
Coming out
baby.
tomorrow.
It's raw. All the mistakes
This
are
is
raw.
so
That's
It's
real.
just so easy. Everybody can just do it nowadays.
It's natural, man.
Well, I mean, everybody could probably do that. But
one take.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody could do that.
we did the whole thing analog. This whole thing was analog.
Yeah. One take.
One take,
everything,
analog.
everybody.
Okay, keep telling yourself that.
I do got one thing. Aaron didn't cut my bass, so I can go.
Just think about it.
I don't even know how to play it anymore, but
There you go. Now you're cut
all
off.
right. Okay. I always like to make them regret it.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. We were really proud of everything. This being the birthday of the EP, we released 2 music videos to go along with it. SideNet, Gasping for Fire. Sorry, I'm forgetting my own song names. Name them. We were really happy with how that came out. We filmed with Alex Zarek from Chicago for that. Signed on our. Then we decided to start kind of what's going on here, where we're kind of trying to do things ourselves. Put out entirely ourselves. Last single out of Abstracted Clip last year, so we were able to release 3 last year. We were proud of it.
Right on the beach.
And pretty cool that Metal Injection picked it up, put it on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge shout out to
Career moment.
Elijah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Mission Media Group. They helped us in distributing that, as well as the.
Yeah.
And they did a great job on everything for us. So it's been a great business partnership for us. With Metro 37, where we got the drums.
Yeah, back at Metro with Matt.
Matt Dalton. It's just been so great that we've had so much help, and everybody is and everyone who's involved brings a little bit of what of their vision to what we're doing, and it becomes really collaborative, and it always seems to work out really well for us. We get lucky. Domino.
I agree. Very lucky. Shout out to Pestilent Age.
Yeah, shout out to Pestilent Age.
Why not?
Taylor, I love you. Dude, shout out to so many people. Shit. Fucking My Own Will getting us out at the Casket and Lounge for a couple great shows. Shout out to From Blue to Gray. Shout out to fucking Absorbed. Shout out to fucking A Sleepless Malice. Shout out to everybody. We don't give a fuck because we love the metal scene in Michigan. And that's the God honest truth, man.
He said too much, man. Cut him off. Cut him off.
No, you should cut me off because I'll keep talking.
I'm just gonna mute your microphone right now.
Well, we want you to keep talking.
I mean, that's the thing. Like what you're trying to get at, though, is like there's so much talent in Michigan. I mean, not just artists, but production people, sound engineers, videographers. It's just endless. There's so many people that do awesome stuff. We're really lucky. Pretty much everybody we've worked with has always been on top of their game. Really goes the extra mile. Make sure everything gets done right.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been really lucky. But I mean, it's just it's just that's what's going on in the Michigan metal community right now. It's just we all had this opportunity to come back together after the lockdown, after COVID, and I honestly I have such positive thoughts about when everything's back. I really think everyone really appreciate it. great because we all had to viewer this together. A lot of people lost a lot of shit.
Would you say we're alone together?
What's up?
Would you say that we're alone together? Hashtag alone together.
I don't know what that
He doesn't
means.
understand. All right. He doesn't watch TV or listen to the radio or go on the internet.
Listen to Joe Rogan.
Okay.
But he's snowed in Texas, so no new episodes.
That's okay. That's why we're doing this. Fill that void. Fill the Rogan void.
Oh man, I need my Joe fix.
We're trying to lure some of the Rogan listeners over here
Yeah, the Rogan audience.
to our one-time podcast,
Called a live stream,
a live stream.
not a podcast.
I don't know what's going on. Aaron tried to hide this from me the entire time.
It's true.
I
want-
absolutely did not tell you.
I was just
because
coming
I
over to
didn't
play
wanna-
bass.
I didn't want to give you a chance to back out.
Yeah, and you were already under so much pressure.
I tried to back
Yeah.
out on the way when I almost got killed on the freeway today.
I'm glad you didn't get killed.
I'm glad to.
It's all right.
I got life insurance now, so there's probably some people hoping.
Am I a beneficiary?
No, you're not.
Fuck.
You're the last person. I'd put Ryan before you.
Oh,
How bad it is.
that hurts. That hurts emotionally and physically.
Yes.
Aaron keeps
By
clicking on
physically, I
things,
mean
so I
my
think
wallet.
he's going to do something
I'm
for the
for you,
video.
buddy.
I'm
for you.
just trying to keep an eye on everything and make sure nothing goes haywire because I've never attempted something.
You're our
Or-
anchor, Aaron. We need you.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining in on this experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For anybody who's listening right now, this is a total experiment. We
Yeah.
have no idea what we're doing.
Aaron's happy
Well,
now.
Aaron's got a pretty
He's-
good idea.
Aaron's got
He's
a
happy now, but 10 minutes ago he was angry and yelling at all of us. So
Yeah, I know. He's a slave driver.
I mean, somebody has to.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's got to
Yeah,
keep you
yeah,
guys in
keep
line.
us- yeah.
he told me it was all set up last night, so we didn't have to do any of this today.
Yeah, I finished the audio routing at 11 p.m. last
Just a
night.
series of lies
guy.
to get me to not back out.
It almost looks professional down here. Looks like we know what we're doing, kind of.
But,
Well,
have
you know,
them
make,
fooled.
looks can be misleading.
Yeah, we have them fooled.
a lot of
Yeah,
antique
exactly.
furniture and stuff on the other side of the camera, crammed in the different areas.
Well, you know, that's just selective editing, selective angles.
There's a bunch of pot right over there. Ceramic variety, very large.
Not the big kind. Not what-
Technically, I believe that's some sort of milk jug.
Oh, all
It's a
right,
fine looking
milk-
jug.
milk pot, ceramic milk pot.
Fine.
Why don't you take him of a tour of the other side of the basement?
No.
Yeah, no, let's not.
I
do
found some
that.
dollars in there the last time I was over here.
Searching for treasure.
That's how little they respect money in this household. I found actual dollar bills, legal tender.
Well,
over
the
there.
girls aren't always like super great at. Oh yeah.
His password is asstastic69.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna just tell you my password, and then I realized that we were streaming this.
So
My
in case,
PIN number is 11111.
so in case you're driving
1,
driving
2,
through
3, 4.
you're driving through Dryden here,
Password,
you can pick up his
password,
Wi-Fi from
all
the
lowercase.
road. He's got HughesNet, so I don't know how far it goes out there.
Got dial up. On
Is it
dial
now?
up. This whole operation's running on dial up right now.
That's how good. That's why I had so much
Yeah.
delay. That's why I had so much. He tried to convince me that I didn't have any delay in my bass earlier when I was trying to play.
You didn't.
Well, okay, yeah, we didn't, but we fixed it. But there's, you had to be here. He tried to convince me I was insane. Like I can't play this song, hearing it after
He's
I
good
play.
at that. He's good at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, everybody.
Your wife says she loves the banner.
Oh, nice.
I figured it would be nice to set it up, just because.
Because we haven't been able to use it for shows.
I remember our
Yeah,
first
we got
show
to use
with
it
that
like
banner.
one time.
Oh, did we? Does that count?
So,
Oh no,
No,
we
it's
used it
a-
at Keskinen or whatever.
Oh,
we
yeah,
called
that's
it.
right. We did.
That
you
was good.
remember trying to put that thing up? on
Yes,
the
I remember.
E3
I
show?
was.
Let's
anybody
just
who-
forget it.
For anybody who got to catch that comedian,
That's gonna bring up angry feelings.
It was
that
though.
was
close.
quite possibly one of the most embarrassing moments we've ever had, but it was fucking funny as hell. We're trying to get this thing up on like PVC pipe, like over the drum set, and it's like we like kind of got it,
We were right there.
and I'm standing there going, "That's just what we need. We're gonna start playing, and it's gonna knock Alex unconscious."
This was at
No,
Diesel.
what
This
would've
was
been
our
great is
CD
it would have
show.
fallen right over the drum riser, like one of those old West movies where the fucking front of the
Yes.
building comes down, and I would have been in the doorway, but it would have hit you right in the head,
Dude, I
which would have made no difference.
No.
We
Oh
tr-
my gosh, but no,
yeah.
that was hilarious. So yeah, word to the wise. Yeah, have a nice little setup ready to go. That was
Well,
funny.
yeah, I mean, we
That
worked
was
we
that
worked-
was the only hiccup we had.
hard to get it for our CD release show, and then It was a disaster,
That's
man,
all right.
and we didn't. And when it fell, I was just like, let's forget
Yeah,
this.
we were like, F it. Yeah, at that point.
What a
who
show,
cares?
though.
It was our show. Everybody knew who we were.
It was a good fucking show.
Dude, that was such a great show. I'm I'm so proud whenever we ask, whenever we do a show, we really count on the other bands to really like make it something really big.
And this time it
They
was
always
Sponge.
do. Like everybody always comes together, and it's always a great show. Like we did a little show at Maidstone Theater, rest in peace, and we did a show, and then we did this show at the Diesel, which was a great success.
With Sponge.
Great success.
We played with Sponge at the Diesel that
We
night.
did play with
We
Sponge.
did technically play with Sponge,
Not untrue.
and we got all of the drunk Karens from their mosh pit into our mosh pit.
That was the most interesting
mosh
mix
pit.
of crowds I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah.
They were either in horror, or they were like, "This is awesome." Like yeah, they came in drunk. They're like, "Fuck Sponge! Check these guys out. They got face paint. You got absorbed on stage with all the runes on their face and shit." Fucking Pestilent Age comes on, full corpse paint. Fucking gotta show the masses what's up. And no, that was and a dude from their show got in a fight, and it was none of our people. None of our people started any problem. All security had to drag out.
You don't gotta distance
Crazy
yourself
drunk dude.
from that.
We are a peaceful group.
That would
We
have
are
been
a peaceful group.
a
I just thought it was funny that the metal crowd had no problem, and like the radio rock crowd is where
I
the fights
don't
broke
find
out.
that funny at all. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's not funny. We want problems.
pretty
man.
indicative of the
I'm just
situation.
saying, like, it just goes against the stereotype.
Remember, because when at the pizza show, and someone got kicked in the. Remember, she got kicked in the eye, and that was unfortunate.
That was
She was proud of
brutal.
it. She tagged us
Yeah.
on Instagram, and she was all about it. And I took a picture with her.
Our
She was
first-
like, I got my eye kicked when you're on stage. Take a selfie with me. I'm like, okay.
That's the only way
Like,
we.
sorry,
That's the only
that
way we get
sucks.
fans. People get kicked in the eye at our show.
There were a few crowd kickers going around
Yes.
during the pizza show for us, which was pretty cool. We had the main stage. We were like dead center almost of that show, like right before like all the bigger bands started and shit like that. So we got like a real nice spot on main stage.
Yeah.
Shout out to John. I'm gonna brutalize his last name, Collier. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, France.
CE Concerts.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. If you're a human being, shout out to you.
Dude, well, yeah.
What about the
I
dog,
love
bro?
I love the dog.
Huh? Jeez.
I
Shout out
know
to
that.
shout out to the dog.
Shout out to Lola. Dogs everywhere.
She's worried the camera's going to steal her soul.
Very protective.
It does. It usually does. So what's great about this is by the time shows come back, album ready to go.
Album.
We
That's the
we
plan.
wasted an album, but that
We
was
did.
we got
No,
it out
we
of the
wasted
way.
an EP.
We wasted an EP, and now we're gonna have an album ready to go.
Our first full length.
It's exciting.
Very.
It's been shaping up pretty good so far.
It's gonna be heavy, dude.
We are
It's
are
an
heavy.
interesting mix.
we're
Yeah.
not gonna put our lyrics within the CD case this time because I spent about 3 weeks of my life trying to get those corrected
Finding
last time.
We can do it. We just need to not do it the way that we did.
No, let's just skip. I just want to. That was a lot of. There was a lot of stress for me coming home from work
I'll
every
try to-
night and seeing if our lyrics were misspelled or.
I'll try to be more useful. If I'm around.
I mean, just use spell check.
Yeah.
That's all you got to
Yeah.
do. Just use spell check.
Punctuation.
None of them were formatted the same.
Oh, it was
every song
format-
formatted different.
It was everything.
I-
It was format. It was everything.
Everything was bad. It's all bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that nobody really talks about when you're in charge of doing most of your own stuff as a band, though, is like all those little details that have to be taken care of. And
At the last minute, it always happens because you put it off.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
just
then,
don't
yeah,
think
now-
about it.
Now you're crunch time, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
That said, though, I'm really fucking proud of how the layout for that CD came out.
I
And if you
love
like
it,
CDs,
yeah.
go to our website, asylence.com, and buy a CD.
Hey, there you go.
We should.
Shout out to Airskin. Is that how you say his name? The guy who did our.
Oh,
our-
Airskin?
Airskin.
I think. Oh, yeah. You're using an accent.
I already covered it. If you're part of the human race, you got a shout out, all right?
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
already
to
got
keep
a shout-out.
I
shouting
like
people
to
out.
be specific.
Good now.
Do we have any questions from our fans on social media?
I don't know. Do any of you guys have any questions?
I was told there'd be their questions.
You're assuming we have fans, though.
You
See,
know,
that's-
you
that's where
assumed.
you went
I
wrong.
I said we're not going to have any questions.
I was told there would be punch and pie.
Are we getting a pizza pie though? I could really use a pizza.
Did you say something about pizza bikinis earlier?
Yeah, we were going to do pizza bikinis on each other.
That's hot.
It is hot.
That's how
You,
we'll
you
get
can't have
fans.
any.
You want fans? Pizza bikini.
You have your salad later. You can do a
Lola's
salad.
already helping
I will
us
eat a
right
salad
now.
later.
You can do a salad bikini on the dog.
Good girl. You're a good girl. That's how good puppy.
I think Aaron's up to over here.
Making for good video right here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, petting a puppy. This is as metal as it gets.
Trying to keep track of all these different chat windows that are popping up.
Mm.
Some of them
So
are
many going on.
duplicates.
What do you get when you shoot your stream all over
What do
several
you,
different
I would
places?
love to ask
Did you not say shoot your
just
stream?
your modern concert goer. What do you prefer to hear from a singer in between songs? Do you want them just to be like, "Fuck you, here's the next song," or do you want to hear a joke? Do you want to hear a story? Like I know, like the dude from, get his name. I'm terrible. One of Suffocation. He's like known for his rants. He goes off on these crazy rants in between, and I guess it's just be yourself, but it's like at the same time it's a show. It's it's you want to entertain people, so it's like
I
always
want the
wondered, like what is it that people would like to like? What would you want to hear from me? Joke? Do you want me to?
I want
got
you
stories from Harpo's like up the arse. I could tell forever.
Tell a joke right now.
I want you to ask all the
spot.
men in the
Tell a
crowd.
joke right now. I'm against picketing,
here
but
we
I
go.
don't know how to show it.
Thanks, Mitch.
Lizzie says short story would be fun, and Jerry Steele wants to know what's your favorite piece of gear.
Sennheiser.
Who, Ryan's piece of gear?
Well, I think that
I
was
was
just
like, what?
directed to everyone.
Ryan doesn't even know what he has.
Sennheiser.
Yeah, he doesn't even buy gear, so don't let him
I've
lie to you.
I've used Sennheiser wireless for like 13 years.
Yeah, but you can't even remember to bring it to a show.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, right.
No, I never. Because I don't spit in the no. Gross, dude.
All right.
Dude, I've seen people break their heads open with house mics. Bleed.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds
Put my
weird.
mouth on that shit.
What's your
Alex,
favorite?
what's your favorite piece of gear?
I'm big on my Sabian HHX Extreme Crash. It's my main crash ride that I use. I'm a cymbals guy.
That's pretty boring,
Same
bro. Right.
Sponsorship.
My favorite piece of gear is my newest bass that I just got. Even though I like them all, it's a Dingwall NG3 10th anniversary, and it's got a nice dark fretboard on it, which usually they don't. And my favorite color, purple. And I just only had it for a couple months and barely has any playing time on it. And I definitely love this right now.
Aaron?
I don't know, probably that Red Warrior, that Jackson WRXMG, whatever that I repainted. That was like the first guitar that I bought like new that was actually like a decent guitar. It's been on pretty much everything we've done, so pretty big fan of that one. Rick can grab it if he wants. As long as you don't knock it over.
Oh, it's not Alex, so it's good.
Oh, he has all these
Knock
pointy,
things
he
over,
has
I
all
drop
these
them.
pointy
There's a
guitars,
difference.
but yeah, see, he painted. It's a little dirty right now.
It's
Oh,
just
it's
a little
very
scruffy.
dirty.
He doesn't clean anything.
You're
That's-
a dirty girl.
It's gonna get repainted pretty
Missing
soon.
something right here. That's probably what makes
No, it's definitely
Jeff,
not.
don't step back.
it missing out of
If we turn it from suck
here.
to good.
He's got a lot of $14 guitars in here.
Okay, yeah, I could totally.
That's a crate. Thank you very much.
I could totally tell stories in between songs and shit. I got a ton.
I want you to ask the men in the crowd to scream, and then the women, and then tell them whether they're good, worse, or better than the crowd before them. This is my new
I guess I can do that.
7-string Kiesel I got. Yeah, it plays pretty good.
Oh, that's your new one.
Oh yeah, I stole it.
Kiesel from the Diesel.
Got a Kiesel.
Could take the Kiesel to the diesel.
Yeah.
Not into the Diesel.
I was kind of hoping that you were gonna have your new one already.
Oh yeah, no, I do not have that.
We fucking love the Diesel.
I'm a big fan. It's 77 miles from my house. That's the only thing I don't love about the
It's a
Diesel.
bit of a try. Yeah, it's a bit of a
Yeah.
try. At the
Yeah.
end of the night, it's a long ride home.
I like-
It's such a great place.
And they got that new motor cafe in there now, and they post some stuff that looks really good on Facebook. And I've been itching to go back. And it's
But
been
you
like a year.
can't go.
No, I'm away from my mic now. I should probably
That usually helps.
Jason Riamsma asked what mic were you recording vocals with.
That was the SM7.
Hey,
I remembered. All right. And there was a different. You had the SM7B behind me.
No,
No?
that was in front of you.
That was in front.
There was a Audio Technica 4040.
That was it.
That was just like 18 inches behind the SM7B, just for a little bit of natural reverb, extra like airiness, kind of added into flavor.
We definitely like to experiment with raw vocals and stuff like that.
I really like the way that those turned out for the arrows.
I like that too. That was sweet. So yeah, that's what we use for that. Other than that, live and everything, I use wireless Sennheiser. Like just not like super cheap, but it's not like the high end one either. It works great. I've never had a problem with it.
It gets the job done. That's all that matters.
And the batteries last more than one show. I had an old Sennheiser, and literally the batteries would only last a show or a practice or two. It was terrible. And the thing weighed a ton. This one's way lighter, way better. Got it, Sennheiser.
That's right, bro.
James Grissom was asking when our next show was because it's been a year.
We cannot say that right now, but I will say that we do plan on opening the book this year. But we're having a slow roll towards that, as is everybody else. Safety first.
I'm ready. I'm ready to play if someone's playing, but we are focusing on the recording, and that takes up a lot of time since we're doing a lot of it ourselves. So, but I'm ready to get out there. I'm itching to go somewhere.
Jeff is shooting this on a A7 III with his 24G Master, and it's on a Ronin SC, so that's why it's nice and smooth.
And he's in his underwear right now.
Yes.
I'm very aroused.
It's getting hot in here.
He wants that pizza bikini. He wants to have the dog lick it off.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Joe. This is, something obviously new we haven't done before. We thought it might be kind of fun to try and be able to connect with the audience a little more since we haven't been able to do shows and stuff recently. So,
classic.
Musa. No, like that. I guess you hear this a lot, but like that was the one thing I think last year kind of was for us was a weird. Blessing in disguise that it kind of like started us more on this do-it-yourself route. We're doing things on. But like I said, that just expanded our friendships to people who can help us get this shit done, and it's just really, really cool. And but yeah, at times like that, you have to do it yourself. Like right now, that's just that I'm sure you can figure it out. I'm sure there's a lot of things going on. I mean, if you came out of 2020 and you're kind of really trying to like own your craft your own way, like trying to figure it out, like good for you. Like that's how I feel about us. Like I'm really proud that we were able to do Arrows for Christ on like pretty much by ourselves. We did it all on our own. Aaron did a great job hustling the shit out of that editing, and yeah, no, it's just really cool because this is like you said, this is totally different. This is never done this, but we're really excited. It's cool.
it's nice to be able to do stuff on our schedule.
Yeah.
Which is never.
Yeah, it's right. Well, especially because you've been back on your crappy second shift now, so it's hard to get everybody together and do stuff. So.
Right.
The fact that we were able to make this work today on the 1-year anniversary of the CD, pretty cool.
Really cool.
I wish we were doing a show.
I wish
It'd be a lot fucking cooler if we were doing a show.
You're not wrong.
Soon.
He's wishing we were doing a show so he could cut out at 8 p.m.
That's right.
if everything goes well, we will be doing at least a show this year.
Wow.
At least.
That's a big dream,
so,
sir.
So no, well that's what I'm saying. Like that's the plan. Is we are planning on doing a show this year, 2021.
Another CD release show.
Crossed. Like we're not gonna kick and scream if we can. Right. You know what I mean? Like we're all in this together.
I might.
Rick will definitely kick and scream.
I don't care about any of you. I want to do a show.
Dude, yeah. Dude, and you were just busting out of your shell too, man. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like you were really like, dude, you had this persona. You got the hat, eyes,
the hat over my eyes,
like persona thing now that you
dark man.
I wear a mask,
like, got his head down and stuff. Like Rick used to be a statue, man. I'm super proud Oh, how you? Like,
I
you
didn't know
really
how
did.
to-
Like, I mean it. Like, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but yeah, dude, you really.
I didn't even know how to play half the songs when we started playing shows. Like I just got in a band and I didn't have time to learn anything.
That's where you want it to go.
that's why
you
that's
want
why I
it.
was a statue out there, not because that's what I want to do necessarily.
And Aaron's, I have to say the same thing. When we started out, like, I mean, this is pretty much your first band, and you were a statue on stage, and it took us like,
fuck.
yeah, we all, but I was able to, like, because it's like you want the audience to feel like they're missing out. If
Right.
They're not like, you want to look like you're having so much fucking fun. You're so loose that they feel like they are missing out. Like you want, like you know what I mean? Like that's all part of the show, the entertainment. Like you really, to entertain. Like we're metal, and like a lot of my subject matter is pretty dark, but we just want to have fun.
This
And
just
that's
turned
what
into
everybody wants to do.
this just turned into a Ryan call out the band session right here.
He hasn't said a single
What?
bad thing about me, so
Like
can
you
keep
guys
going.
are worthless.
Good.
But you're
Well,
getting better.
jokes about
Alex
you
is
dropping
flawless.
Al's a veteran.
Well,
Everybody, I'm sure a lot of people in Michigan local scene know who Alex is from Sordid Circle. You guys did a ton of shows for God. How long?
Sorted ran from 2010 to 2015, 2014.
like we always bring up our ex-girlfriends when
Right.
we talk about Sordid Circle all the time.
It's
it always comes
not
up.
unlike that. Don't look up any videos though; they're fucking terrible.
Alex
Terrible
wouldn't-
back then. It's not good.
Alex
Don't do
wouldn't
it.
even move in the
Life
last
is an
video.
awesome video. I don't care.
That was fun.
That was a fun video. Seeing Art get drugged down the fucking bar. That was by Paul.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
that
Dude,
was
that was
fun.
such a good time.
Dude, shout out to all those guys, man. I miss everybody.
Speaking of, Iron Belly says, "You sexy beasts, we miss you."
Aw,
man.
we miss you guys too.
Nothing good but good things to say about those
I wanna
guys.
say we
Jim
played
and
like
Tim.
3 shows with them at the Maidstone.
I think
I
so.
think-
A bunch.
They
really nice guys.
The
And those
best-
guys are working on new stuff too
Yes.
right now. So
What's unfortunate for
Good for
them
them.
too is they're located real close to the Maidstone, so that
Mhm.
shutting down probably has a bigger impact on them than us too. Even though I miss it. That was
View from the Asylum and all those guys, all the Yipsy bands and shit like that.
yeah.
And like in Archthrone, those guys, they're right there. They're right. They were like 16 minutes from the place.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
those,
miss
those,
about.
those dudes lost a good venue there, and that was their first show was Heavy Metal Harvest that we got them on.
Yeah, that
Fucking
was a fun
Archthrone
place.
kicks ass. Black metal.
Joe wants to know if you could open for any band of all time.
King
Would-
Creed.
Diamond.
Creed
Oh my God! If I could open for King Diamond, I'd die.
original lineup. Creed.
yeah, if
Oh.
we're not concerned about being
Fit
genre
again.
matching,
Yeah.
Mastodon, because that's
Yeah,
my shit.
I knew you'd say that.
You want to open for a dinosaur, bro?
Dude, that'd be cool.
I say still Creed original lineup. Stapp, Tremonti.
I honestly think we might get that crowd.
With arms wide open. Sing it, Ryan. You can sing it.
Aaron,
Come on, piss
I
Aaron off.
would,
When dreaming.
probably either All Shall Perish or August Burns Red.
Yeah.
That would be.
Dude.
I've seen them. I met them.
I know that.
You were there.
I know them.
They were pretty good guys.
We don't have to talk about that.
Okay, let's not talk about it. I went for Born of Osiris. I'll be
I'd like
quite
to open
honest.
For August Burns Red, just to see the look on the fans' faces. Fuck are these guys?
I don't. What about the Creed fans, maybe?
What
Creed-
about
I really honestly think Creed
Sing-
fans would probably dig
Sing
it.
some more
They'd be
Creed
like,
for us. That's
What-
it.
We're so much cooler now. Listen to this heavy band
Oh.
I'm into.
What if
I
we
know.
played in the same venue as Creed at the same time
That'd be cool.
and do it all a sponge?
As long as Scott
Oh.
Stapp was in a tank top.
Well,
I'll
I
be on.
just heard.
The news
news
today.
today.
They cut the feed.
Dude,
They
It
just cut the
seems
feed
my life
because of Creed.
is
It's
going to
gonna
change.
change.
You took it real serious there for a second. I
Hold
saw the look
my
on your face.
hand.
Oh no, I screwed up.
Begin to
screwed up.
change. We created life with arms. I don't know the rest.
Can't do it. Just can't fucking do it.
What are we doing now?
I put my nuts.
I don't know. Do you
in
feel like doing
you.
another song or?
Pushed as far.
I
as
don't really want to do another
can.
song.
Aw.
I mean, unprepared. I don't even. We haven't played a lot of our songs in so long. It's semi difficult. Like I had to play a few of those to even. I forgot so many easy parts on the way in here. Especially our songs in C. How long has it been since we played? We played them one practice
Yeah.
in probably
I was
6
gonna say
months.
like a month ago.
Dude, getting
Yeah.
ramped up to do the drums for those old tracks was just as much of a challenge as trying to memorize the like brand new shit that we were doing.
Yeah.
So
I'm so excited to record the old stuff because like that's just gonna be the old monster that can just come out. This new stuff is where I'm like really focused on. Like I'm not even nervous. I have a feeling when we do like
See why not?
The old ones, I don't know.
Song
anybody
2.
knows, like we used to close out with Full Metal Jackass is going to be on this.
I forgot my intro riff to that today. I was like,
you
it took me like 5 minutes to
The
figure
old
it out.
Song we used to open
So
up
bad.
with Welcome
Done,
to
though.
Storm. is
Yeah, I got
gonna
it
be
done
on
after 5
this.
minutes. A riff I've never forgot.
My personal favorite of ours,
If you
Solace,
want.
still after all this time, Solace is my favorite song of ours. It's basically just screaming in an addict's face to wake the fuck up. Name it, whatever addiction you can name, anything that's pretty. It's just general, like,
Fuck that song.
yeah. I fucking love that song, but yeah, you guys bit off a lot.
We
on
recorded
that one.
FMJ, and then we were gonna. He's like, "You want to work on Solus?" And I was like, "Well, there's gonna be a little copying and pasting going on in Solus. we should just program that one." It's
Let
so
me be your rock when you're out to sea. I will keep your spirits high as I drag you, your body and soul beneath.
I like that we're taking the old stuff and the new stuff and putting it together. I think it makes the flow from Eulogy onto this album a lot more smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, and Eulogy, like we did it perfect. I'm glad that we saved these songs for this. Like, I'm glad that like Eulogy was like all new songs at that time. Like, those were all of our newest songs that we had, had written at that time that we put on that. So we had a ton of old material that we didn't use, and since then, the other half of this album is going to be all the new material that we've written since writing the Eulogy song.
What's nice though too is those old songs and the new songs match up nicely. Where the 5 that are on Eulogy are kind of a nice piece that goes together, and those 3 didn't really have a place on that anyways. So
I argue that this album is going to be a little faster, and it's just going to feel a little harder too.
I do too.
Because like I was listening to everything you put down, and I was listening to scratch tracks Aaron was putting on, and I was really pumped, man.
Didn't that turn out really fucking nice?
It-
Matt did a
like I
killer
said, it was
job.
so heavy, it blew me away. I'm like, God, man, like this is just, it's fast, it's heavy, but it's not, but it's us.
Yeah.
It's still our thing, it's our sound, and that's what I like, is we never really chased we just do what we do. And yeah, sometimes we feel like we bite off a little more than we can chew, but I mean, hey, we always get it, man. Like I said, that luck.
yeah,
So, like I said, I'll ramble if you
time.
don't shut me up.
that's fine. You can.
That's okay. I'm getting the next track set up so you can keep rambling
Okay,
for a minute.
cool. Far out, man.
Way cool, dude. Bro.
Oh man, I got a shout out to Roosevelt, the new owner of Harpo's Detroit.
New owner.
Everybody knows I love Harpo's. It's so nostalgic. I've went to so many shows there. I played so many shows there, and Harpo's has been great to us. Like, whenever we contacted them, they were there. It was always really good, really supportive. He was really, really cool. Like, when we got there, like, we didn't just feel like some local band. Like, we felt really welcome. Like every time that we came there. A little chaotic for Michigan Metal Fest, Detroit.
Yeah, but that wasn't his show.
Yeah, but that wasn't his show, and that was chaotic. But I loved that Kelly was there for that.
Yeah.
Kelly Tucker was there doing the sound for that, and it was a lot of fun. Him he walks right up to me on the stage and goes, "Total." That was just Kelly. Like we were I mean, like it was just we were like, oh my God. Trying to get all that shit together, everybody's just scrambling. But I'd do it in a heart. I would do that same show tomorrow if we could. Just
Yeah.
I mean, just and I have a feeling that it would have been like 100 times better. Just because, like I said, that appreciation, that longing for fucking entertainment, stuff like that's here now that wasn't there then. I have a feeling like if we were to do a show like that now, like that's why I'm like we need these businesses to stay open. We need Sanctuary, we need the Diesel, we need Harpo's, we need these places because that's home base.
Yeah. I miss shows.
I miss shows, man. I miss shows. I miss people. I miss the fans. I miss the other bands.
Understatement of the century. I miss shows. Rick, you ready to do some bases?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
be great.
We're gonna let him run through FMJ real quick. We don't have vocals on this one yet, but yes, you are.
Yeah.
Got my bass up. Here I am.
Sounds like a bass.
Thanks.
So
Now you can talk.
that's a pretty simple song, but that's one of our oldest songs since I joined the band like about 5 years ago. And actually, we actually worked on the bass line a little more today because when that song was written, we had a second guitarist, and I was pretty much he was more rhythm, and I was doing my bass line based on his parts, and we never really altered it because we never got in the studio with it at all. So now that it's just me and Aaron right now, we altered the bass line, and it's actually improved it already in like about 10 minutes in the studio. So it's always good to sit down with that stuff and work it out.
I love that song. It's a very impressive song. It's a weird song lyrically for me. It's just basically a stereotypical, just angry, punch you in the face.
It's a great closer.
It really is.
Just got a good like head bobbing sort of vibe rhythm to it that just flows right.
Intros for days. Lola's stealing the show.
I know.
She's like, I need to be right in the middle of everyone.
Well, anything else to cover, or what? What do you want to do?
Do you feel like the best?
No,
Feel like the best in the world?
I've never felt like the best.
You should.
World's okayest bass player certainly applies here.
I've definitely seen worse.
Dude,
World's number good bass
Yeah, I
player.
was worse.
there are times, man, I want to make you the band fucking VIP, bro. Like I'm telling you, like there's so many fucking times that there's a lot of band like shit and like that you've helped us out, like, and dude honestly, you're such a great band member. It's like when you get a Rick, it's like, oh man, we got so lucky because did you find him like on fucking Craigslist?
That's right, baby.
If it was
Fucking
actually,
I mean,
Craigslist.
it wasn't.
That's how we found
It
you
wasn't the
guys.
musician section, but we found each other. That's all that matters.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's something about a pizza
It
bikini.
may have
and
been about something else.
It was very sexual.
probably the first
One
time
thing
in the
led to
history of a
another.
band ever that wanted ad for a bass player through Craigslist is actually panned out.
Right.
I thought
That's
it.
what that's what I'm saying, and that's what's amazing to me is like that's how we met is through Craigslist, and that's usually a nightmare, like a horror show. Like
yeah.
usually that's when you get a little freaked
People
out.
die.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Like, can we jam in a police parking lot? Like, we're gonna be meeting this guy. He seems a little weird.
I thought I was showing up to a gangbang, if we're being honest, but
Technically, you kind of did.
I literally went out and bought like I swear like $100 bass at a pawn shop or something pretty terrible, and you guys had an amp, and then like in those 5 years I've grown to have some of probably the most expensive gear out there now. I've like become addicted to it. Like, and I remember when I told my wife I bought this Ibanez bass, this like real nice sound gear bass, is like $700 or something. I was like, baby, this is the last bass I'll ever need. And I think I think I believed it at the time, and now I have gear I'm not even worthy of. But hopefully it makes me sound better.
Awesome.
We certainly appreciate you, Rick. You're the man.
Thanks, man.
Fuck yeah.
Good affirmation. Asylence affirmations.
Yeah,
Silencer.
like the opposite of an intervention happening.
Waffle man
Back padding
on the
session.
waffler. Sorry.
Golden crispy. Bang guys on history. Yow! And I'm running.
Shout out to Dane Cook. Sorry your brother fucked you over. That sucks.
I was wondering where he was the other day.
His brother totally like bankrupted him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's cheesy, but I like this movie.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Fucking Dane Cook.
Mystery Men is one of the most underrated movies
I agree.
ever. It's so fucking good. What a cast.
They made a superhero that farts. I mean, come on, that's like every adolescent boy's like favorite superhero
The
ever.
Spleen.
The Spleen. That's right. We just made like a 20-year-old.
Movie's fucking great.
Dude.
The cast on it's amazing. It's hilarious.
I'm assuming that's the Dane Cook movie.
No, it's
No,
not.
he
He's
was-
just in it
he
for
made
like 2
cameos.
seconds.
Where the fuck?
He
Was
had,
oh,
like
okay.
he had like a 1-minute cameo.
I'm talking like Employee of the Month or whatever. That's
No,
like,
not even close.
Employee of the Month was a good movie. I don't give a fuck.
good. Was he in Good Luck Chuck? Now that like
don't know.
one of those things where he
I
I don't know,
I don't remember Good Luck.
too much Dane Cook.
Speaking of old movies, I told you I was doing something with some people a couple weeks ago, and like none of them had ever heard of the movie Rockstar.
That's right. You were telling me that.
And
That's so
I
weird.
just couldn't imagine that. Like,
Mark
It's
The
Mark
Marky Mark
Wahlberg.
movie?
yeah, I think so.
yeah,
I don't remember the movie.
He's
but I
got
know
weird
Marky
long
Mark's
hair.
in it.
Was that his real hair?
I don't know.
it's a good
I
question.
know that wasn't his voice. He did not sing that.
Yeah.
That was someone else.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, wasn't it?
I remember the rat dude from Harry Potter's in
Right.
it,
I think he's right.
and it's really weird.
There's
Yeah.
there's some shady business going on back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. shout.
Basically, if you can sing our songs in the crowd, you can replace Ryan.
Pretty much.
That'd be
That's
nice.
how. Yeah.
That's what I learned from that
Spoiler
movie.
alert.
Now that we're
He's like-
clicking it, we can just backtrack Ryan.
Yeah.
We don't have to have him out there.
I like the other thing better though. It's
Oh.
funnier.
We just have a dog be
Yeah.
Ryan.
AI Ryan.
The dog
Like
doesn't
the
forget
Santa
his
Claus.
microphone.
If you kill the Santa Claus, you become Santa
This-
Claus.
This next song is about suicide and death and Templars. Oh yeah, and that happens forever.
Why are you Cookie Monster now?
It was Nathan Explosion.
Cheers for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Fucking talk shit
This next song is about Cookie.
I would love a song about a cookie right now.
about oatmeal raisin. No.
Anything going on in the chat, Aaron?
Actually, speaking of, and a very appropriate to Cookie Monster, Lizzie wants to know what's everyone's favorite cookie.
Ooh,
Peanut butter.
Good answer.
I don't know about that.
It's a very hard question. Hate to be an old person about it, but fucking oatmeal raisin cookie.
No.
Kind of into it.
Ugh.
Talk shit.
Like a
No,
No?
we can't be friends anymore.
Why not?
I
Is this,
like-
is
I-
this gonna be
I'm
another
honest.
jalapeno pineapple pizza thing?
Those are like the two worst textures imaginable.
Um,
Oatmeal and
Oatmeal
raisins.
I don't have a texture issue.
not great.
No, I can't do
I like
raisins.
that. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
texture.
It's a good fucking cookie.
Like a macadamia nut, or like one of the Subway has those like raspberry like macadamia nut. Like those things are so good, and you could take any like shitty cookie and dip it in milk, and it's a lot better. So I do that if I have some crappy cookies around. I love milk and
Chocolate-
cookies.
Dipping cookies.
Yeah. No, that's too much, man. That's too much.
much?
Chocolate. You gotta balance. Have some balance.
Maybe if you like use like a shortbread cookie, dipped it in chocolate milk. Just the right amount.
I shouldn't knock it because I haven't tried it.
Maybe
but-
if you embrace your inner fat kid.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I'm
have.
saying.
That's why I sit down with a whole roll of Oreos and dip them in milk and eat them with a spoon.
Oh,
I might as well be eating a bowl of cereal.
I didn't even think about a fucking Oreo. Can an Oreo count?
Yeah,
Yeah, Oreo's totally a
I gotta
In milk.
backtrack.
It's got to
Oreo.
be in milk,
Oreo's
right?
a fucking cookie.
Yeah.
Classic Oreo.
It's got to be in
Oh,
milk.
It's a sandwich cookie.
Lizzie says Thin Mints, and
Oh, that's a good answer too.
I like Thin Mints. I like.
It's
Thin
hard to
Mints.
argue with that.
They're the best when they're frozen.
Yeah, that shit's
You
good.
I
put
think
them in the
everybody
freezer.
thinks that.
Those are the best.
I think if you're going Girl Scout though, you got to go with the Samoas.
Samoa's good
man.
too.
Oh.
Samoa tag along Samoa's
yeah.
Thin Mints.
I'll eat
Fucking
them all.
band of fat kids over here.
100%.
Obviously.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
Ah,
Great question, Lizzie.
dude, that is a great
It's making. Well, I'm hungry, man, so it's not helping me any. Like I scarfed down a bag of Doritos, but that's about it.
I got best McDonald's.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba.
McDowell's?
Right down there. It was like seriously the best McDonald's I've ever had.
where's there a McDonald's
Oh,
right
in
down
Almar.
there?
Yeah, dude, I swear to God.
Where's the McDonald's right down there?
Your mom's got a McDonald's.
It
right
was
over
like
there.
I opened it and it looked like the
In-
picture.
In
I was like, holy
almonds?
shit.
Almonds? Whatever it is.
almonds.
Weird.
Made of almonds.
It's like 15 miles to a McDonald's around here, right? Isn't it like 15 miles to a McDonald's?
That's nearby around here.
No, it's like 5 miles.
Idiot.
5 miles. Geez.
You lose.
Look, I got 3 McDonald's within like a mile and a half.
Parfait
so
Fuga.
I don't want to talk to you, but Go. Dogs. Fine.
Parfait Fuga.
Studies show that dogs create a larger audience. I don't know.
I don't think that's wrong.
No, it's probably right.
Hashtag dog.
Loves metal.
I'm a cat man.
Everybody does not love metal. I wish that everybody loved metal.
I am gonna make sure that if we do this again, set it up to do vocals for you.
Cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I would like to do vocals for.
We could just all play, except for him.
Aw.
That's a little.
I
that's
mean,
a little obnoxious.
Technically, we could, but
I'll just sit here and do.
I don't know how soundproof that room is over there with the drums in it.
not very.
No.
not at
well.
all.
I mean, your child sounds like 4 children from upstairs. I was like, how many kids are here?
You know, side note, it's amazing that he's been sleeping this entire time because I fully expected him to be up there just.
Why would you say
throwing
that?
shit
Why
at
would
me.
you jinx that?
Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, we're about done with
Because
it,
we've gotten through like about an hour, so I feel like
good.
at this
Impressive.
point, like
Wow, we
anything
have?
extra is gravy. Yeah.
Crazy.
but-
yeah,
well,
it's
you
about
got all those
2:30.
technical delays.
You just closed it just like a Joe Rogan podcast.
Wow, that's crazy.
Way to take
yeah,
it forward.
yeah.
Wow, no.
Flies
That-
right by,
Has
huh?
it really been?
Flies
Oh
by,
my
bro.
God.
No,
Or-
just a good, honest conversation.
Yeah, it's crazy when you're talking with a friend. Time just goes by.
Make sure you're taking vitamin D.
Yeah.
But you have to take the vitamin C so that, it absorbs vitamin D.
Put the D in your
You
mouth.
know? Important. Vitamin
Put
D
the D in your mouth.
Get your wiener out of the unicorn.
Take it too far.
Wow.
Dude, it happens. You got to
All
tell
right.
them.
That-
You
wanna-
got to tell people.
Do you want to thank our sponsors and then cut off?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all 0 of them.
Oh, we have 0
Ah,
sponsors.
dude, we got sponsors.
Actually, I will say in a way that
Didn't-
Abstract Eclipse is kind of sponsoring this. Since
Abstract-
Jeff was over
Hey,
here.
abstract
Yeah.
eclipse.
He just found out he's not getting paid.
Oh,
We'd also
this
like
is your payment.
You're getting-
Shout out.
You're getting paid in
to
experience.
Jeff. at
we let him
Abstract
be in his underwear. I mean,
Do you want to do a little commercial plug, Jeff? No? Okay.
he's like, no one's watching this shit.
We,
He's like, I don't want to be associated with this crap.
Thanks to Mill Road Knitting for allowing the rental space
Yeah,
down
there's that
here.
Shout out.
And
This fine multi-million-dollar studio.
Studio. Up in it.
Jose Mangan, play our music. Devil's Dozen. We got a new one for you coming up, buddy.
Gonna be
Hashtag
good.
Jose Mangan. Hashtag SiriusXM Liquid Metal.
I thought you were having a stroke there for a second.
he's verbal hashtagging. Does verbal hashtagging work? I don't know anything about technology. I don't know. What this
Hashtag effective.
Does it work? I don't know.
With all the microphone recognition nowadays, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, yes, and we do own the rights to this.
I'm waiting to see how long it takes for it to get taken down.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We're pretty sure this isn't your sir. This isn't your music, sir. No, it's yours.
We're all sitting here.
BMI is
We're
actually
playing it.
doing
Sure,
something
no,
for
sir.
Ryan.
There you go.
We are Facebook.
All right.
We know.
Guys,
Well,
about ready to wrap it
yeah.
up then?
Oh yeah.
All
Thanks for
right.
watching. Thanks for
Yeah,
listening.
thank you,
Stay
everybody that
tuned.
tuned
Shit's
in
coming.
all right. Sorry we suck. Bye.
Good fight.